Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. In the last episode, we managed to discover Classier's lies, I guess would be the greatest way. I also have realised I'm wearing a fantastic outfit that I'm just going to change that real quick. Hold on. We're going to be really logical again. That'll do. That's fine. That's much better. Oh, wait. I need to put on the horrific necktie. Ooh, oh wait, that's not the horrific necktie. Horrific necktie, there we go. Sweet. But, what is this over here? As I was ending the last episode, I saw this in the corner of my eye. Look, a handful of dried white wildflowers.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
Can I catch? I've got a 42% chance of catching these. Try.
The wind brushes them off the roof. They're gone.
Yeah. I wonder what that signified. Okay, well, we need to go find the boy that has her paperwork on, but firstly, let's speak to Gart, because we found out that the whirling may in fact be part of the doomed commercial area. Hello, Gart. We haven't spoke to Gart in a very long time.
Ah, smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right?
The cafeteria manager is waiting for you to acknowledge that he recognized the song. Yeah, the church is my past, my life, my love. Things are really bad with it. I fucking rock that shit. Told you I'd rock that shit. Yeah, let's go. Told you I'd rock that shit.
It was alright. Subdued. I might start letting people up there again. Now, what can I do for you?
God, I saw another thing at the whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
What have I told you? I got into the back room, behind the blue steel door.
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door.
Are you going to ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
Skeletons. A mausoleum of the dead. Oh god, nothing. The black gaping maw at the end of time. Let's go with pinball machines. A pinball workshop.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why, did you want to play? Because I might be up for a game.
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
He was wondering about something business-related, about how much money he could make of one.
Thinking of turning this place back into a pinball arcade? You're thinking of selling those pinball machines? I want a fat cut. C-suite shit. Beat your chest. I'm a disruptor. I feel a capitalist plot coming up. Go with the top option.
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there. The machine we have in the corner now is broken. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here, other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
Yeah, those numbers he's adding up must be making good sense to him right now. Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area. He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
Should I warn him? It is Gart. He did cause me loads of trouble. I have to warn you. I may have discovered that the whirling is part of the doomed commercial area.
What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address.
Wait, so you know of the curse? The whirling is listed on the intercom outside as one of the businesses in Building B. You should get your wiring fixed. I tried to call and couldn't reach you.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the whirling.
Hold on, not once? Isn't that already a sign of decline? The whirling was once at the East Delta Pinball Arcade before it failed. It's only a matter of time before the whirling fails too. The whirling was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade which failed, though perhaps the whirling will escape the curse. Let's do this one, this is kind of passive.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tilework, these high ceilings, the nice rooms, well, most of the rooms. For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, if some doom ghost...
He steadies his voice.
He's done a fine job too. Though he's spoken of the place dismissively before, the hostel is actually very important to him.
What about those other cafeterias you manage?
What about them? One is a basement dive frequented by chain-smoking communists. I can't tell you how sick I am of Kraz Mazov and Ignis Nielsen and all those old ghosts.
He's hesitating, not sure if he should share this information with you. Encourage him.
And the others?
The other is a kebab cart. It's very successful in its way, but it's nothing like the whirling.
Wait, so you manage a kebab cart and a basement dive? Brilliant. So you really care about the whirling, huh?
Yeah. It's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way, especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way, even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
You shouldn't be worried about that label, you know.
I don't place much stock in the curse and so on, but the label frightens the clientele. Who wants to stay at a doomed hostel? Everything's doomed enough without that.
So, who owns this place?
Some real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved.
What, that would not surprise me at all. Who named it the Whirling in Rags?
Well, it sure as hell wasn't the real estate company.
It was you?
You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song.
Song?
Hail, Holy Queen, by the Ateniers. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea. You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
Wait, hang on a minute. You named your cafeteria after a sad song?
Good pick.
Okay, never mind. It's too bad. It's all doomed then. No, well, good luck with you and this place.
Luck has got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help.
Against the doom, it's implied.
So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment, can we, wrap it up?
Sure.
Yes?
Let's leave. Okay, so we told Gart. That went quite well. I'm just happy we found out what was behind that door. That was irking me greatly. But let's go find the boy. We, of course, also need to go into the Feld building. That is something that needs to happen. We also need to take on the responsibility. I have absolutely no... Oh, Kim might know where to start. I can talk to Kim about that. That should be interesting. Oh, check the boardwalk for bullet traces. Where is that? How do I do that? Well, let's fast travel out of here. To the church, I guess, is the closest place. Check the boardwalk. I mean, can we check the boardwalk? Is there something I've missed in the boardwalk? Oh, I've also been told that I can keep calling that number and things get sadder. That's something we could look at doing. Check the boardwalk for bullet traces. I also want to know what these grey things are. I think it's locked things, but I don't know how to unlock them. Can I get underneath the boardwalk? Definitely don't see anything. I mean, admittedly, the Feld building could count as... Oh, hello, what's that down there? There's a slit in the concrete here. A sewer? A sewer? Wait, is there a sewer underneath the boardwalk? That could be surprisingly interesting. I'm pretty sure the boy was up here. Maybe? Maybe not. Uh-oh. Could this be the boy that Class A told you about? Oh, maybe it is. I don't see a boy.
Yes?
Oh, why did the 41st send me? Wait, I've never done that check. I don't see a boy here. Well, let's speak to Kim then. Let's see if we can pass this 92% logic check.
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
Yeah, that makes more sense than the other stuff I thought about. What? No, that can't be right.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late and argues with his necktie. You weren't sent here to win.
Kim, what if my precinct sent me here on this case because I'm a fuck-up? Like, as a joke.
I've considered it.
His voice is somber. It's not true, right?
I don't think I can say one way or another. I do think it's somewhat unlikely, though.
Why is that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
But you really are their finest.
I am the finest of nothing.
Do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
He's right. There are no airtight theories, just paranoia. You've given it some thought. Now let it go.
Okay, Kim, we need to talk about responsibility.
I'm glad to hear it, Detective. I was wondering when we'd get to this very subject.
Wait, what do you mean?
If you ask me, it's high time for you to set aside these frivolous side tasks and focus 100% of your energies on the case before us.
Wait, whoa, Kim. Slow down, man. The side tasks are what I'm all about. No, I meant like la responsabilité. You know, the kind that gets assigned.
Why are you pronouncing it like that gentleman from the Institute of Price Stabilité? You know what? Forget it. What specifically are you trying to assign responsibility for?
Spread your arms wide for this whole situation.
Now I understand.
The lieutenant nods his head gravely.
Next, I suppose you're going to tell me you need to form a committee to assign this responsibility.
How did you know?
Simple. Because moral intern types love to form committees. In any event, I am just a humble law official. I may work under the moral intern's umbrella, but I'm certainly not qualified to serve on any committee. You know who might be, though? That Mr. Villodrons, the gentleman you met in the young man's apartment. If I were trying to get in touch with the coalition, I would start by seeking him out. But first you might need to speak with his young companion. Now, was there anything else?
Huh, okay. Where's this boy? There's nothing for me to interact with here, which is... There's a boy west of the boardwalk on the coast, somewhere in the reeds. It has her fake documents in it. Don't know if this is a bug, or... I just can't see it because I'm blind. I remember seeing a boy here before. Maybe it's time of day? Maybe I have to come here when the tide has gone down or something? But then surely boys float. That's kind of what they do. It's kind of the point. Okay, well that's put a bit of a dampener on my current plans. I guess. Can I check this trap?
A few locusts trudge along the wall of the trap. The rest are piled in a heap in the corner, dead. No phasmid anywhere. Poor things.
It's a no then. What is that? There's all these yellow checks that have mysteriously showed up all over the place. I don't know what they are. So I definitely walked around this whole place. And didn't see them before. Another power box. It charges nothing now. It's empty. That didn't help. So, can I get the shivers to allow me to go through the failed electrical building, or at least discover what's going on with the failed electrical building. If I remember correctly, we want the scented scarf and the RCM cloak, and I think that was all we had for Shivers. So I guess we just try our best.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical, R&D. Even though you're sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead, no rustle in the reeds. The wind has died down. The ruin in front of you is silent as a tomb.
Wait, is this another one of those ones where I've passed and then failed? God damn it. Let's turn to the lieutenant. She could be anywhere. How do we find her?
How do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. Okay. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our wild cryptid hunt, so we have an understanding of the geography, at least. And then there's the church. We've already searched that and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like progress, but exclusion is a step too. Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village.
What was I even attempting to do here?
Trying to talk to the wind, the city, whatever you thought would happen, did not. And now you're just standing there with your hands fallen to your side.
Well, don't I feel like a bit of a prick?
Is trying to talk to the city something you've done before? Is it in your secret repertoire? A trick for when you're out of ideas? A prayer of sorts to Revachol.
And if it fails, if we don't find her?
Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, displays. I'm sure it won't come to that.
Storm drainage? I don't think I've come across anything that has storm drainage. He looks behind him at the dark red box crumbling across the chasm.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can always come back here and talk to the wind again. Look where it already got you. An adventure awaits. An adventure on the windswept urban coast.
Can I listen to the wind again?
Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure, like that of a woman emptying her lungs. She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you in her breath, flowing through it.
Where does it go?
In through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs, and then the beach below the boardwalk, its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
What is happening?
She's down there.
I think she's down there. Below this building.
Okay. Why?
The wind told me.
So, how do we get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
Finally, my time to shine.
There's a ladder next to the sign. Point to it. Perhaps we can climb it. Enter through the roof.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
God, I love Kim so much. It's like, yeah, nah, mate, that looks dangerous. What's the check? Oh, God, it's got to be like 2%.
A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. Some of the rungs are missing.
This is how we die.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
Let's assess the situation.
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded and the peeling rust is razor sharp. In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground? And you're 180?
190, I'm a giant.
Okay, but still, the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder, Instead, what if you were to do something more subtle?
Subtle? Oh, sign me up. I like subtle.
What if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder?
Well, how does that help?
Astral projection.
Holy shit.
Be open-minded about this.
Let's go. Astral projection. Right, I'm down. What if I don't climb? What if I just teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
The lieutenant stares at you, stone-faced. Come on, Kim, where's your adventurous spirit?
This really has nothing to do with adventure. We are dealing with basic physics here.
It won't hurt to try.
Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
He is restraining himself from using a parental tone with you right now.
Hang on a minute. Teleport to the roof. 72% chance. Hang on a minute. Saw Tygo climbing? Who was Tygo? Wait, hang on. I can increase my savoir-faire a little bit more than that, I feel. Like my shoes? Something has savoir-faire on it. I swear it does. I don't remember what, though. Damn it. I know my shoes have a negative. Ah. +1. My oversized superstar sunglasses? Oh, -1 savoir-faire. Is that literally it? Do I literally have one thing that gives me savoir-faire? If so, that is mildly upsetting. Damn it. Okay, I got one thing, huh? I got one thing. I could, hand-eye coordination and empathy seems like way more my sort of thing, so I'm just gonna put that back on. We could put on the bum hat for more reaction speed. I don't know if a reaction speed is gonna help me in this situation, but who knows? Alright, well, let's try it. I look like a... Those glasses are particularly silly.
The rusty ladder leads to the rooftop.
83% chance. Cross your fingers.
All you need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Darkness enfolds you. You can feel the distance between the bench and the first rung of the ladder. All you need to is...
Do it.
Zoot, zap, pow, crinkle. It's like magic. You feel yourself disappear, your atoms fading out of existence.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
What? Don't gloat. Just stand there like a Sumerian master.
You know, for the record, you didn't teleport there. You just climbed the ladder with your eyes closed.
Oh, amazing.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly you hear.
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring with a backup, especially if we think the suspect may be hiding here.
That's a good idea. Let's see if we can get down. This looks very dangerous. The central support beam has been destroyed by artillery fire. Well, let's hope the rain can't get in here. Oh my god, this is a little bit more desolate. I don't know what I was expecting, but this is very desolate. The glass is covered with grime and dust. You can barely see out. What's this on the ground? Ah, a postcard! I don't know what I'm doing with all these postcards, but I will definitely collect them all. At least the staircase seems to be not that dangerous. Uh-oh. You should take out your flashlight. I think I actually agree with you. Let's see what we can find in this place. This collapse nearly sealed the basement. One can barely squeeze by. Antiquated office furniture. Last century, maybe? Brought down and forgotten so long ago. This overturned table is covered in orange mildew, crawling with something. Ah, hello, Kim. Can I open this door?
Two rusty metal plates that slide apart form a crude door. It's been here under the boardwalk for a while.
You can get under the boardwalk. How do I get under the boardwalk then? Is there...
What do you mean who's there? It's me, Kim. Stop playing around and help me get the door open.
Push the doors open.
The doors seem to be on rails, but they've gotten jammed. You grab a side and put some strength into prying it open. With the help of your partner, the two metal panels slide open with a creak.
Huh. I hope no one dangerous heard that.
How did you even get there?
After you climbed up to the roof, you mean? There's a maintenance entrance under the boardwalk. It's next to a drain pipe, possibly a storm drain. It was easy to miss before.
Oh.
He's quite proud of himself.
Well, at least we know a quick way in and out.
Yes, we have an exit, so let's get going. Time to investigate these passages.
He peers into the darkness. Can I look outside here? Is it like... I'm genuinely curious. I don't want to leave, actually, just in case I break something. Let's have a look around. Old file folders in the cart. Documents silvery with mould. What is this? An intersolari suit jacket. A series of thick, dusty panes of glass. I don't know if she's that way or that way. I'm guessing she's this way. We are coming up to near the end of the episode, so I may actually explore this in the next. In the beam of the flashlight, a crevice in the wall. Ooh, wait. Before I do anything, let's have a look in here. What is this? Stale fabric smell and dust. No one slept here in months, maybe years. These pots and plates are full of dust and spider webs. Revolutionary propaganda on the bunk bed. Ancient flyers and brochures on the belt. Ah, a revolutionary's hat. +1 to Mazaverian socioeconomics. An Ushanka with the Mazaverian logo. A pair of deer antlers on its silvery white front. Your ears feel cuddled and cared for by the state. Is that why Ushankas are so popular? What was that business suit? A muted brown suit jacket, perfect for a day at the office or an evening at the cafe. The red rose on the bottom of the left breast pocket is slowly wilting. Surely it should be very much completely wilted at this point. It's been a long time. The same slit window you saw from the outside.
Could this have been the killer's hideout? And this narrow window, the point of origin of the shot that killed the mercenary?
Let's peek out.
Outside the window, another day. The beach sand soaks up the drizzling rain, growing darker and darker.
Then to Kim. Could the killer have used this as a hideout?
It's a great place to hide, certainly. But there hasn't been anyone here in ages.
Kim, I can't see the whirling in rags. The shot didn't come from here.
Indeed. No one could get a clear view. Well, at least we've been thorough. I like thorough.
The lieutenant's voice betrays a slight disappointment, which he glosses over by reasserting control.
Okay, anything else in this room? This poster?
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes. A plaque reads, K. Mazov. There is a spider web in the lower left corner of the portrait.
Brush the dust off the portrait.
Years' worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, look a bit silly.
It's that Mazrov guy. This must have been the hiding place of some naive leftists.
Some radical or radicals were hiding out here. They left a long time ago.
A long time ago? How long?
Half a century? This was probably part of the network of defense posts the communards built against the amphibious landing.
He looks around.
I think the purpose of this bunker was to produce propaganda. It would have had radio equipment back then, but that's all been looted.
What's with all these secret weapon caches and secret bunkers?
We have found a lot of those lately. I guess what most people think of as history tends to linger in rundown neighborhoods. Martinez being what it is, no one has gone through the trouble of cleaning out the old bunkers.
Good hiding place for someone who's up to no good.
Maybe I should move in here. Seems cozy.
I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with this case.
Could it be connected to the Mazov bust we found in the students' room?
Millions of depictions of Mazov have been produced. They're not all connected. Besides, that looked like some student. The youths always go for this kind of stuff.
Could someone have stopped through here recently?
You mean like Ruby? No, I think we've stumbled on a piece of history.
He looks at the dust. Alright, let's go. And with that, I think I'm going to end this episode here. We shall explore the tunnels under the boardwalk in the next episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. Thank you again to the members who help support the channel. It really does mean the world. And as always, I'll see you next time.